Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to be taking part in the Global Monthly Video Hop again for July. This month's theme is 3D, so everyone is going to be creating some 3D projects to inspire you throughout this month. There is links in the description of this video to check out what everyone else is creating. I am using a brand new suite, which is part of the online exclusives available in July. They're available, I'm not sure if it's right now when this video comes out or in the next couple of days, but I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd of July that everything comes out. So we have the Perfectly Pears stamp set. There are 14 stamps in, and they're photopolymer stamp sets, and then the Perfectly Paired dies has 10 dies. You can get the bundle and save yourself 10%, which is also amazing. The embellishments that are part of this suite are called Low Profile Sparkle Dots, and these are really pretty. Not only are they super sparkly, but they're all low profile. We have Ugly Duckling, Mossy Meadow, and Secret Sea. And then we've got this gorgeous Mossy Meadow and gold trim ribbon, which is super pretty. Very, very sparkly and gorgeous. And this is the beautiful DSP that's in this set. I'm going to go through each of the pages for you. There are 12 designs. They're 12 by 12. I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't have it in front of me, but these are gorgeous. Now, some of the dies actually work to die cut some of these pairs out. And there's actually a whole page, a whole 12 by 12 page. This one here, that would be perfect for scrapbooking. So if you're a scrapbooker, maybe that one will go well with you. Now, to me, I absolutely adore anything that's fruit related, and I always buy it. So as soon as I saw the pairs, I was super excited, and this is a gorgeous set. The whole suite is really pretty. I do need to grab out that DSP because I want to talk about the color coordination that goes with that suite. So I'm just going to grab that while I'm chatting. And I'm using this DSP with the Darling Duckling in colour. Okay, so the Perfectly Pears 12 by 12 DSP has Basic Beige, Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea as the colours. So there we have it. That is the coordinating colours. Now we're going to get into the base of the box. So the base of the box measures, stuck to my desk, measures 6 13/16 by 5 5/16. The measurements will be over on my blog as well if you would like to get those proper measurements there. And then the base of the box, or the bottom of the box, is 9 3/4 by 8 1/4. So just going back to the top of the box, oh actually no, yeah, top of the box, which is I'm showing you now, you're going to score at 1.5 on each of the 4 sides. And the Darling Duckling cardstock, on the 8 1/4 inch side, you're scoring at 2 1/4 and 6. And then on the 9 3/4 inch side, you're going to score at 3 3/4 and 6 inches. And I'm just folding and burnishing on all of those score lines really quickly. Now this box is, you know, a very basic box. The measurements, well, the dimensions of this box are 3 7/8 across, 3 7/8 up and down, and 2 1/4 width. So you can fit lots of different little goodies inside here. It doesn't have to be, you know, food related or anything like that. It could be you know, a pair of socks. It could be, I don't know, jewelry, whatever you would like. It's certainly a decent sized box. So with the base of the box, I've just cut up the score lines, and then the 2 tabs in the middle where I've mitre cut. And then with the top of the box, that DSP, we're just cutting up to each of those score lines, and we're mitre cutting the inside piece. So hopefully that makes sense for you, just like that. Now I'm using tear and tape to pop this together. You could use whatever you're comfortable with, whether it be the green glue, the Seal Plus, whatever you would like. And I'm just going to add some tear and tape to one of these tabs and then to the very next tab as well. So I'm actually putting this box together a little bit different than normal boxes. I want that middle tab to be hidden in between the 2 sides. So you'll see as we go along. So we've just taken off that adhesive backing, and adding it to the side here, just lining up the two edges. So very, very easy. As you can see, that middle tab is on the outside now, and then we're going to cover that with this other side of the box. So a little bit unique, but again, it is a fairly basic box. I really like the size of this though, because you know, you're not going to fit just little treats in, but I can tell you can fit quite a few chocolates or, you know, candies, whatever you like to gift out. You could put a lot in there as well. So we're just making sure that those adhesive has stuck really well. Okay, for the top of the box, we're going to pop it down the right way, and we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive on all 4 of those tabs. Very, very simple. And again, once we take the backing off, you just want to line that up with the edges. Now, if you would like to purchase this beautiful Perfectly Pears suite, you can certainly purchase that in my online store. I have some great gifts that I give out to my customers each month. So if you live in Australia and you're looking for a demonstrator, I would love to help you out with your Stampin' Up purchases. There is a link in the description of this video as well, to both my store and to the Perfectly Pears suite. But go over and check out all those online exclusives as well, because there are a ton of new products that have just come out, and you may find an absolute winner there for you. And there we have it. That's our quick and easy box. Now let's use this great stamp set. I'm going to just stamp onto some basic white thick cardstock. I've got Old Olive and Mossy Meadow, which are the coordinating colours for this suite. So I've stamped the Old Olive for the pear, and then the outline is the Mossy Meadow. I'm also doing a leaf. And then these actually, once the ink dries, it actually really does lighten a little bit as well. And then I've got some Petal Pink, which is a coordinating colour. I've stamped 3 of my little flowers. And the centres I'm going to stamp with the Darling Duckling, which is that yellow. Excuse me, which is that yellow. We're also bringing in Secret C ink for the sentiment, and I've gone with A Good Friend Is a Gift, which I thought is a really, really pretty sentiment there. You've also got Congratulations, Hello, Thank You, and Friend in that set. And because the Petal Pink ink is actually fairly light, and we've done it onto white cardstock, I'm just bringing my blender pen in and adding a little bit more pink to bring in a little bit more colour for the flowers as well. So love that. So the Global Monthly Video Hop are a group of demonstrators that get together every month from around the world, and we have a different theme each month. We do a video hop, and we would love for you to join in each month. Now the way you can join in is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. So if you've enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel, and you can also go over and see what everyone else is creating. The links are in the description of this video as well as over my blog. So if you would like some more information, there is more information over my blog, including the measurements for this box and everything that you need to know, all the products I've used. That's what I need to say. And then we're just going to quickly fussy cut. No, actually we're not even fussy cutting. We're going to bring the die set in and actually quickly die cut all these little images. What I had in mind was to, you know, do a little embellishment cluster. One thing I sort of wish that I'd maybe have done is, before putting the base of the box together, is maybe doing a little bit of stamping on that. That would have looked really pretty. I have left it completely plain, and you know, once I have done the front of this box and added all the embellishments, it looks so good. So I was sort of in two minds of whether, you know, I maybe should have stamped the box, and once I had it all together, you know, I was really happy that I hadn't stamped it. But that's something that you could certainly do to really spiffy it up and make it look really cool. But I really am happy with how it turned out. I've used the colours coordinating in this beautiful DSP. I will say my favourite in colour is definitely Secret C, close behind Cloud Cover. I sort of go between both of those. Absolutely love those colours. And Darling Duckling is starting to wear me down a little bit, but yeah, it's always the way each time a new in colours come out. But anyway, all good. Now, by putting the top of my pear together, I've just used a mini glue dot. Now, this is actually a little bit bigger than the base of the box with the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little trick. So when I'm popping the lid on, it's not going to impede with the top of my pear or the leaf of my pear. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add some extra dimensionals there, which is going to just lift it up off the top of the box. So I also wanted to add this ribbon in, and I'm just going to do a really, really tiny small bow. I didn't want to use too much because, you know, we've got a lot going on with the front of this box, but it needs that little bit, but not too much. So just a nice little tiny bow. Now, I don't know whether I've gone in and... I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I have already. So the little... I don't know what that die cut would be called. I've die cut that in the Secret C, and I'm going to pop that behind my sentiment piece, which I've just, you know, cut down to the size. So I'm just sort of working out as I'm creating this box how I want it to go together. I sort of had it in my head, but not 100% how it was going to look. So by putting that little die cut behind, I thought that, you know, breaks down that yellow in the background. But I didn't. I'm sort of like, I've got 3 flowers. I want to use the 3 flowers, but I also don't want to use up too much of that space as well. So I end up going with 2 lots of flowers and just moving things around just slightly. Here I'm thinking, how's that going to go? Putting the lid on without not impeding in the embellishments. And what I went with was just popping it up with the mini dimensionals, which is super easy to do. So we're just going to double them up. So I'm going to add 4 down and then take the backings off and add another set on top, and this gives it that double layer, so it's sitting right away from the box when the lid goes on it, which, you know, the lid just slides on and off. It doesn't impede with that pear at all, and, you know, it actually worked out really, really well. We're also going to just glue that die cut down made out of the Secret C just with some liquid glue, and we're going to pop up our sentiment piece, which sort of, we're going to do a double layer as well because I wanted it to be the same size as the pear, so it's sort of set across the box really nicely. And of course, because I have going to add these little flowers to the side of the pear and on the box, I'm going to have to double up the flowers as well with 2 dimensionals, and just add a little bit of the liquid glue to where it's sitting on the pear. So I sort of cover up the pear a little bit, but you can really still see that that's the pear there. So I've doubled up in the sentiment. I'm going to pop that so it's sort of sitting on that edge of the pear, like so. And then we'll double up one of the flowers, and then the flower that's actually just sitting on top of the pear, we're only putting 1 on that. It doesn't need to be 2 popped up. Now, one thing I have not done for this video is I forgot to put, I stopped the video and then I forgot that I hadn't put those beautiful embellishments on, the low profile sparkle dots. So what I do is I pop them on and then I do another quick video just to show you how cute this little box is at the end. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this box and maybe you'll give it a go. Let me know if you will. What do you think about this beautiful new suite, part of the online exclusives? So that was my finished box, just to show you what it looked like. And then I'm going to bring in my beautiful Secret C embellishments from those low profile dots. And let me know what you think of the Perfectly Pear suite and the online exclusives. Let me know if there's something there that, you know, you really, really want to have. Don't forget, this is a video hop, so go over and check out what everyone else is creating and leave them a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe to their channels, please do that as well. And don't forget the thumbs up video. That helps for YouTube to share it with other people as well. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up for me yet, please do that, and I'll be back next month with another video to share with you all with the Global Monthly Video Hop. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.